Well, hello again. Today is week 16, so it's been 16 weeks since my stroke. The last time I took the effort to make a film and show you where we're at was week 6, so it's been 10 more. Clearly, I think I made more progress in the first 6 than in the last 10, but definitely still making progress on a weekly basis, albeit a little slower. Anyway, I put 3 pounds of weight on my wrist. One of the exercises I know I showed you last time, because I had just started doing it, was this one. And you know, if you compare just how much I struggled before with no weight to how I'm doing now, even with 3 pounds of weight strapped on, I think you'll find that, you know, that one right there is a big improvement. Another exercise I'm able to do now should be full range of motion this way. Sometimes I get stuck right around there. No, that did good today. Of course, the whole idea is to do it nice and slow, not to let the arm drop, but to control it. I have to admit that sometimes it makes my shoulder hurt. It really shouldn't, and it works itself out as we go. So that I think is pretty good. So nice and slow, controlled. Try and stretch it all the way out. You want to feel it all stretch in here. And back up nice and easy and slow. I join the gym. I go to the gym now Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. So I usually do all of these at the gym on an elevated mat. So on an elevated mat I can do a few more things than I can do here by like hanging my arm off the edge. But I decided to stay home and do these here today. I could be filmed and bring everybody up to date on progress. Yeah, a lot of times I get stuck too on this one just at the very edge. Yeah, right around there. Sometimes I need to just give it a little nudge, straighten it back out. Okay. In addition to that, a lot of times I do some curls and some tricep extensions. So this is another 3 pounds. So between the 3 pounds on my wrist and the 3 pounds here, I'm up to 6. You know, by bringing my arm up and then stretching out the arm, that isolates the triceps. I think the first time you saw me, I was doing tricep exercises laying on my back with just an empty hand, and so this clearly demonstrates more strength. I don't always do curls. I feel like the biceps are lagging a little. I should be able to curl more than this, but the therapist doesn't seem to care and doesn't really want me doing curls because she feels the biceps going to come quickly enough on its own. An exercise we do on the wrist, I started this with a smaller hammer. Well, first I started with just an empty hand. Then I started with a smaller hammer. Now I'm up to a 16-ounce framing hammer. It's supination of the wrist. So, and again, we want to do it slow and controlled. We don't want to let gravity take over and flop. We want it to be controlled the whole way. Another thing that I do an awful lot is using either a soda can or a bottle of some sort and grabbing it. I started doing this to help keep the hand from fisting up. It can't fist up. There's a bottle in the way, and then I can use it to work that wrist and rotate the wrist. So a lot of times when I'm sitting here doing nothing else, just watching TV or settling down, relaxing, I'll use a bottle or a can in this way to just help loosen everything up. A fairly recent introduction is, using the weight of the bottle to exercise the wrist, and this is still something that's a little tight in here, so it's usually a little better than this. I feel like the more I think about it or want to do it, it's tightening up. Okay, try and show you a little bit more about what we're doing with the leg. The last time I did this, we did some squats with my back against the wall, my leg, the ball between my knee. I just want to kind of show you that, today I can pretty much do this right out in the middle of nowhere with relative ease. So to me that shows a pretty big improvement over what I used to do. If we open it up, strap it on. So I think when I first showed you, I was doing, something like this, just up and down with no weight. So even with weight, this is really easy. What I do now is usually I come up and do circles. So that indicates or exercises the hip action. Usually about 10 circles. Rest for a second, come back up, do circles in the opposite direction, and again about 10 circles, and then relax that. A lot of times I'll do knee extension and flexion, again about 10 of those. One of the more recent things is to go ahead and bend the knee and tap the knee, tap the heel, tap the knee, tap the heel. 10 reps. And I usually cycle through all of these and then start over and do them all again. So, 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps of each. I know we showed you some other exercises that I did in the kitchen as far as just, stepping side to side. I don't really do these all that often anymore just because they're too easy. We were doing marching, again holding on to something. Don't really feel the need to hold on. I usually walk, so the lap across the street is about a mile. I've done that a few times. The gym, of course, has treadmills, so I do treadmill, and I've slowed down the speed a little so I can concentrate on making each step better quality. So I don't really have to walk a mile or 2 miles or whatever. I have to walk and make each step a good step. I can now drive. It works enough for me to be able to be gentle enough on the gas and the brake. At least in a automatic. I haven't tried the truck yet. I'm a day or so away from trying the truck. Stick shift should be, I think I should be okay. So, yeah, this kind of exercise, exercises the ankle one way by resting the heel on a weight just to raise it up and putting the strap weight around the toes. Lets me exercise the ankle the other way. I think that's about it. Right now it's 3 days a week at the gym.